Hello everyone, welcome back. So, let's get back onto the Inheritance series, I think it's called. First, I should say the second book is Eldest. I think it's a good, solid second book. Picks up shortly after the first one, maybe a couple days after, I think it is. But it's not long after the first book. And right on the first chapter or two, some big things happen. But this book basically is Aragon traveling to the Elvis Kingdom, learning some big secrets that he did not know about. That was top secret. And then eventually leaving the Elf Kingdom in a rush to go save the Rebel unit. And one big part of this book I'm not a big fan of is you get Aragon's story and his cousin's story. Like one chapter would be one character, next chapter would be another. In this series, I'm not a fan of that. But at least with the cousin, it's not so bad. But later in the series, it introduces you to other characters' point of view, and I'm not a fan of that. But at least with the cousin's point of view, it gives you another, really another point of view, but how stuff like more to the story that we need to know for later. Because his cousin, Stronghammer, is a massive character in this series. And where would I put Eldest? Let's see. Where would I put Eldest? I think I would put. Nope. Hang on. I would agree that it will go into probably. I'll still say it's a great book. Then we go to the third book, Brazinger. This one again takes place or picks up right after the second book. I think maybe a couple of weeks later. Not really sure how much time has passed. I don't know where I would put this one. But in this story, Aragon and his cousin save Stronghammer's fiance. I forget her name. But, and then, what else happens to this one? Aragon goes on a solo adventure through the kingdom to get back to safety. Some battles happen that he learns about. But by this point, I was getting a little burnt out of this universe. Nothing that, I don't know. Bazinger, I would put into the good category. And while I'm at it, I'll put Inheritance, which wraps up the series, into the. This. It's just a. I don't know. It's just an okay book. I wasn't that. It needed to be done. It needed to be written. Okay. I didn't really like the ending of it. It's just okay. And the ending, the last like 3 hours of it is, or whatever it is. I disagree with Aragon. I really do. It just. I don't know. This book just didn't do it for me. Maybe it was fatigue of the universe. Because I did them all back to back, and they all run together. To be honest with you, right now, What I should do is do each one individually after listening to them. But I'll maybe re-rank them later, maybe like a year or 2 or 3, when I go back to this universe, because I will go back to it. Then the last book, and also a spin-off, more tag. Okay. By this point, I was really drained from this series. Because I just did, 5 books in a row. And for some reason, I don't know, they just didn't all hold my attention like some series do. But it was a good book. It dragged on a lot. That's the one thing I've noticed about Chris, whatever his name is, Christopher Panini, or whatever his name is. He just drags on some of the stuff. But yeah, I'll put more tag in. It's an okay book. It's not a bad book. It's not overrated. It's just an okay book. I will listen to it again. And I'm definitely interested to see where this series go. Because this series is not over. This universe is not over. And I'm very, very excited to see what happens. Unlike the Fourth Wing series, that I have no interest in going back to. Unless I get paid for it. And I'm not that type of YouTuber. Yet. Maybe, someday. Someone will pay me to do it. Hey, maybe someday I'll get a Patreon, and someone will pay me to read it. I don't know, but I don't have that many fans yet. It doesn't really matter, does it? But overall, I very much enjoyed this series. It's a good series. I just don't think you should read book right after each other. No, you need something in between, a little break in between each book, in my opinion. But anyways, this wraps up the first half of July. So when I do another video, it will be a whole new series again. Part 2 of 2025. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.